Well, folks, this is a quickie, just here for one action item. It's Tim DeVore coming forward to put his hat in the ring for zoning code compliance officer for the town of Edgewood. Council, you've got his letter of interest in front of you.
Well, I think I'll approve our agenda, or at least make a motion.
Oh, yeah, I guess we ought to do that.
I'll second.
Motion been made and seconded to approve the agenda. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay. Now, on to action items. You've got Tim's letter of interest, his resume, and his application. Tim, you want to get up and introduce yourself? Answer any questions council might have for you?
Sure. Is this on or is it just?
That one's on.
Okay. All right. Well, if you haven't met me before, I'm Tim Dvorak. I'm currently one of the 2 AC officers that are here with the town of Edgewood. And after our current code enforcement officer was stepping down, both Juan and Tanya approached me, asked me if it would be something I'd be interested in doing, and I definitely am. I would certainly like to do something else in my community, be able to hone some more skills and just expand, be able to help people in different ways and yeah, just better the community. That's all about. I've been here pretty much almost all my life, so since 1995, so minus like a couple of years, but it's been a great opportunity to be with the town of Edgewood, and I would love to serve them in a different capacity.
I notice on your thing there, you've got experience in front of the judge over there with animal control cases.
Yes, sir.
You're familiar with that aspect of it.
Absolutely.
The rest of it's pretty much writing up reports and
Okay, sure.
going out and checking on properties and that.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Council have any questions for Tim?
I see you're saying you're available immediately. So are you going to like transition from there? Or are you going to give us a 2-week notice?
Yeah, it's kind of a little bit strange. The only dicey thing that we have at the moment is Officer Ring. He is going to be taking a vacation here from the 10th to the 14th, so I wouldn't be available to fully transition until the 17th of June. But I mean, if you needed 2 weeks between then.
Yeah, Tim's going to still be doing a little bit of animal control while Mike's gone.
Mm-hmm.
And we will have to start in and find a replacement for Tim. It's the old thing of move one chess piece over here and they all start moving.
Absolutely, and I'm of course happy to help where I can. Whenever there's a new person coming in to help train them. and
The
get them
reason
up to
we're
speed.
wanting to get this on today is because there's a training coming up with Mr. Cog we'd like to get him down to on Friday.
Couldn't he have gone to that anyway as a town
Don't
employee?
know. But this way, if you can get him in there and
Yeah, definitely.
get him started training on that. So that's his story.
Absolutely.
I see that you've been here with the town since 2012.
That's correct.
Have you lived out here also?
Yes, I've been here since '95. So, yeah, it wasn't planned exactly. My family's originally from New York, so my grandparents retired out here, so that's how we made it out this way. But it's been awesome living here. It's pretty much all I know. Most of my memories, it's all Edgewood, so it's it's been very cool to see my community grow and to be able to actually become a part of it, which has been awesome.
So in some cases, you'll have to be the bad guy, right? Are you?
Right, which
Yeah.
we do that with animal control anyway,
Right.
so I'm kind of used to that. I mean, most of the time, we're able to talk things down with people and get them to comply, or at least get some sort of, have people just meet each other in the middle. I know neighbors still get angry at each other no matter what you're gonna do, but usually we're able to mitigate most situations. There's obviously a few folks that I'm sure you're aware of that, like, no matter what you say, they're just going to be upset. So it's just have to do the job and do the best that we can to do what we need to do, regardless of their satisfaction sometimes. But
I do know that council has made it a priority to try to clean up as much as we can and really enforce things and allocate budget, if we can, more budget to that. And so I know you'll be a good support for that. I know your disposition in dealing with some of the animal control things is pretty good. So I would just say welcome.
Thank you.
Counselor Holly, do you have any questions for Tim?
I don't have any questions. I just wanted to make a couple comments. I think Tim Dvorak's got great experience as a compliance officer already for the town in the animal control department. And I'm pleased to see that he's interested in expanding his responsibility and taking on more duties. And I've seen him in action, and I think he's a wonderful representative of the town of Edgewood. So if there's no more discussion, I would like to move to approve the hire of Tim Dvorak as the Planning and Zoning Code Compliance Officer for the town of Edgewood.
Second.
I have a couple questions. Did we have any other applicants, and is that thing closed already? Have we already closed the job?
No,
search?
it's open till filled, and how many any other applicants?
Tim was the only applicant.
Yeah,
Okay, so we didn't have a certain specific time frame that we needed to advertise for?
open till closed.
Open until filled.
Okay,
Filled, I mean.
all right. That was my only question.
Okay, so call for a vote, then start down there. Counselor Jaramillo,
Aye.
Counselor Abraham,
Aye.
Counselor Abrams,
Aye.
and Counselor Holly.
Aye.
Thank you, council. Next item is adjournment. I'll
I
entertain a
have a
motion.
quick question. There's been some question as to our future agenda. The next meeting, the next public hearing, can we just talk about, I know there's nothing on here about future agenda, but when is the next public hearing for the sewer ordinance? And is it
It's
at
gonna
the
be
next
It's gonna
meeting?
be re-advertised on the 5th, the call for it, because they made a mistake they were looking at the calendar and called out the 15th of June, which is a Saturday.
Okay,
So it'll be called out for probably the 3rd of July.
okay. That was my only other question. All right. I make a motion, we adjourn?
Second.
Motion's been made to adjourn and seconded. All in favor, say aye.
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 We're adjourned.